Hey guys, welcome back. Michael McFarland here, sitting in McFarland's corner, and I'm going to give you a Lake Fork rundown for August 21st, 2020. I had the last basically almost 2 weeks off. I needed to take the time off. I really wanted to have some rest and really kind of do nothing. I had planned on exploring a little bit, heading up to Oklahoma, checking out Broken Bow and Beaver's Band, and one of my greatest friends purchased the burning stump and the home that's on site. So I ended up painting, interior painting for 7 days. Laborious, hard work. I'm a very good painter. When I was young, I used to do it for a living. But man, it reminded me why I love to fish so much. I'm glad to be back fishing. So today was basically day 2 in the new boat. Last Tuesday, we broke it in, put 3.5 hours on it, almost 4 hours. Today, we went fishing for the first time. Really awesome morning with Mr. Richard, great client of mine, comes out a couple times a year. We actually had a really good morning. We caught some good fish. Richard lost a big one and landed a really nice Lake Fork special. The numbers were okay. It did fade quickly. We launched about 6:15 a.m. And by 9 o'clock, it was slick, no more winds, a little bit of some surfacing, schooling fish offshore, but we just couldn't get them to bite. That slick, no wind surface really made it tough after 9 a.m. But the bite from daybreak to 9 a.m. was awesome. It was really, really something I recommend. You don't expect it in August, but if you're available to go fishing, get out there on Fork. If you're available to book a trip, I've got some dates. In fact, Saturday the 29th is still available. But let's tell you about the Lake Fork measures. 84 degrees this morning, 84.6 about when we came off. Very cool morning, 64 degrees. I had to put my hoodie on for the boat ride. Actually a whole week of unusually cool weather. Fog down south where we went fishing this morning was fog rising off the lake. It was beautiful. It really reminded me more of like October, November even into December. But big cool trend that we've had this week. And that may be why the fishing's pretty good. If we heat back up again, it's hard to say. Usually the dog days of August are pretty tough. But the clarity, down south, pretty good clarity. 1 foot visibility. The more north you go, it does start turning brown. You will see those methane bubbles and yellow junk, and all that is dead debris rising off the bottom. It's the methane gases rising from the heat of summer. So in those northern areas, you see that water starting to kind of turn brown or orangish color. It does lose the visibility, probably maybe 6-8 inches. But overall, about a foot in the main lake, and definitely more than a foot visibility down south. Lake level 401.54. It's about 1.5 feet low. 1 foot 5 inches low. Okay. Full pool is 403. We're 401.54. All right. So nothing really different. Caught the fish on what I always catch the fish on. Sandtone football jig. If you'll notice that I got the very big lobster on there, it's the lobster profile that gets the bigger bite. It's a 4-inch bait instead of a 3-inch bait. All right, so I'm running a 3/4 ounce Sandtone football jig, JC Spicy Craw, and the 4-inch Rage Craw made by Strike King lobster. All right, that gets the big bite. We did catch them today too on the Magnum trick worm, on a shaky head, African special. This color is really hard to find right now. In fact, you won't. This is the last bag I've got. And we've exhausted ourselves nationwide. We've even spoke to Zoom themselves. This is a special color, South color. It may be a while before we get any more of these. You can choose the Smash Tech, makes the big perm worm, I guess they call it, and he does make it in this color. It's a little bigger than this one. I really like the Zoom the best, but that Smash Tech will work too. So that's what we caught the fish on. Pretty simple little morning. Fishing in around 14 to 18 feet of water off the edges of breaks, shell beds, and brush piles. Mostly shell beds. The bass will visit these shell beds at daybreak, the first hour or two, and feed on those shell beds. They also will do that again at the end of the day, the last hour or so. But basically, again, 14 to 18 feet of water, shell beds, breaks, and brush piles. All right, that's a quick rundown. I am fishing tomorrow, Monday, and Wednesday. Again, I got 29th open if anybody wants to book it, and I will be giving you some Lake Fork rundowns as we fish. So appreciate you. Thumbs up if you're enjoying it. Comment below if you have anything to say. Love you. Look forward to seeing you on the water. Someone catch a big fish and send me a pic. I'm out. Mike McFarland giving you a Lake Fork rundown.